Yeah, I'm up here, John Wiggers and Climber, trying to come up to get the rest of the parts I need to get the PTO shaft fixed, which I don't know what the problem, might have some problems with it here before I'm done, but talk about that when I get back to the chopper. But I'm just out here looking to see what they got on the lots. I don't know, maybe I ought to come up here. He ain't here today, John, but maybe I ought to see about making a deal on this chopper for parts. It's already been parted somewhat. Somebody's already taken a sprocket off here. What the hell was there I looked at? Oh, just look. Something was, another part that was taken off. Oh, the shear bar. Shear bar's out of it. And he's got a newer blower band. Better auger box, basically. So like I said, I don't know if this one's being parted out. It's a 1000 RPM shaft. So that would match up. It's a Ford New Holland, so it's a newer one. I don't know how much some of this stuff would match up. This one's a 540 RPM. Another one. Oh, what the hell is the big deal about stealing that gear off of? Maybe worth the talking, maybe it'd be a decent deal. Yeah, it's a 718, that does me no good. But like most places, they don't have a whole lot left around here. Amish kids must be going home from work. Yeah, they ride horses and scooters up here. A lot of places they can't even do that. I got a merger here, don't see many around here of. It's kind of gone out of style. Model 900 chopper. Got alert 2. Way bigger than what I need. Yeah. Yeah, that one's probably a parts machine, all rusted out. Little 7-foot hay bind. They're like everybody else, don't have much of anything left in the yard anymore. Of course, they do have a defacer here for silage. Box blades. Tire scraper. Well, like I say, ain't much here I'm going to be doing anything with. But that chopper doesn't have the shaft on it either. Of course, they put them in the shop so nobody steals them. But if I end up having problems with this shaft, it might be a thing to look into. Oh well. And I suppose when I get home, get this putting back on the chopper, I'll explain the problem we got and what the problem might be. Yeah, I go around the other lots, see if they got anything new. Yeah, this is where they got most of the new equipment, which they don't have much of. A couple smaller tractors. Let's see the number on that one, it's 75 something. That's probably about 75 horse with the loader. New Miller Pro silage wagons. Easy trails, gravity wagons. But this lot is empty too. Normally that's all full of disc binds, balers, manure spreaders. Don't have a single thing there. T6160. Yeah, damn loaders, you can't read the numbers on them. Well, like everywhere else too, mostly compact utility tractors. But like I said, they don't have much around here. Not that I can afford anything anyhow. So I guess I better head home. It's already late in the day. Running around trying to get this chopper done, so we'll catch up with you in a bit. Yeah, I got one other job here I'm trying to work on. Picked up the parts while I was in Climber. This hydraulic outlet leaks like a sieve. Anytime there's pressure on it, like you pick up something and the lever shuts off, it's just running basically a stream of oil. And there's these O-rings, sits in a groove right here. And I think they're either getting hard, which more likely our problem. That's the one that leaks the worst. And it's not broke or anything. I might have the wrong pick here to really do this easy. There we go. Ah. Oh, come on. There it goes. So I bought new O-rings. And I figured I'd change both these. Like I say, this upper one leaks the worst. Don't seem to have anything leaking on that side. So I didn't want to buy any more than I have to. Which I'm glad I didn't, because I looked at the receipt when I got home here. That stupid little O-ring is over $10. Yeah, somebody just pulled in here looking for me, I guess, but I ain't gonna go see who it is, but yeah. So I gotta fish these new ones back into that groove. And hopefully it won't leak. Yeah, my visitor left, so I ended up putting these in while I was talking to him, trying to fish them in, and they ain't that big a thing. Just gotta get it started in that groove and get it hooked and worked in. Takes a little bit to do it, but wasn't too bad. But now I got everything opened up here. I mean, there should be a little bit of pressure, but I don't see no dripping. Once I get the tractor started here, I can lift it up, work the cylinder and get pressure on it, see what it does. But I don't see anything wrong with these, really. I mean, get out here in the light where I can see something. I mean, one does have a nice thing. Now I don't know which one came out of which outlet. One does have a little bit of a rough area, like it's like dry skin type thing. You know, it's rough, which might be why it's leaking. They don't feel hard, but no, just drop that one. But they do dry out some. I think it's more you're plugging them couplers in all the time, rubbing against them. I didn't compare them size-wise, but it probably doesn't take much to wear the inner groove in them a little bit so they don't seal as tight. So, but as right now, they're not leaking. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I think this is probably the top one, and I think that's probably why it's leaking. You see, it's all rough. I'm pretty sure this is the top one because I do remember feeling that when I took it out. Yeah, it dropped again. Oh, well, not that I care. I mean, it could become part of the driveway now. They're not going back in. So, I guess that's another job fix. That's an easy one. And then I say the next one will be figuring out what I'm going to do with the rest of that chopper there. Take care of the rest of that shaft. Got some things to try on it, see if it's going to work better. So, we'll catch up with you later. Well, I'm back home here. I'm just come down here to stick that shaft back on here, so it's on here. Like I say, I was going to tell you about, there's an issue. Not sure how much or what an issue it's going to be here yet, but this, it's tight, which is not abnormal for a new U-joint. This way ain't bad. This way is plenty tight. It's smooth. It doesn't seem to catch, but normally you put them in and you tap on these sides and stuff and it shifts this around. They really can't move much. Them O-ring or the snap rings are tight in there. You know, everything is in the groove where they're supposed to be and tight. But overall, it is tight. And the only thing we can figure, or the guys at the shop there figured, the dealership, is that when this was welded, and I mean, let's see if I can get a good shot of that weld in there. I mean, they did a pretty nice job welding. That you can see how discolored this is up here. That they had so much heat on this that this basically contracted in or warped a little bit. It'd be warped enough that you can't really tell. But that's what it might have did. It might have pulled that in and made it tight. So, basically, well, what I'm going to do, what my plan is, when I come down with the tractor, I'll take the shaft off the cutter head. So the PTO just runs, and I'll hook this up and let it run. And that's what I might have to do, run it a while, work it, and it'll either seat itself or wear itself in. I might have to grease this thing every load. So that's what's going to happen. Either this thing is going to get hot and disintegrate and you know, blow up, or it's eventually going to work itself in. But like I say, I might have to grease it several times a day to keep it from running. But like I say, this is how easy it should work. You know, I just got one finger in there. But, so I don't know why this got so tight. Or maybe it's because it's just Chinese U-joint that they are not built to exact specs. But like I said, I don't really have much chance. Now their computer's showing that you can't order this piece. So I don't know what I'll do, but yeah, like I say, several comments on this last video about this. Yeah, like I say, I mean, I was just telling what the prices that New Holland was quoting on their website. Yeah, if I get on the internet, I mean, there's junkyards out there. I mean, there's nothing really near close to me. I know there's several downstate here that have equipment and stuff that maybe I could find something. And one comment I did, after that, I do remember seeing in, it was either Farm and Dairy or Farm Shine or Country Folk or something, that there is a place, and I believe, and I'm almost 100% certain it's down around Lancaster, Pennsylvania, that specializes in parts for New Holland choppers. So, I mean, yeah, if I go out and search, you know, I can find this stuff. But like I say, I was just showing what, you know, New Holland is charging. But like I say, maybe my best bet would be to go see what they want for that chopper that they had in the yard. The problem is, like I say, being a newer chopper, some of them parts might not fit this. Because like that PTO shaft, there is a difference between these newer and older choppers. You know, I think all this stuff might be the same. But see, somebody stole this piece off both them choppers up there. The one didn't have the shear bar in it. So that's what makes me wonder if they are parting it out. I didn't look at the knives because they had it. These were latching. I don't latch mine in. But they had them latched, and half the time you can't get them undone anyhow. So that's, like I say, basically all I can do is just put it on and run it, and it's either going to blow up or eventually seat in and loosen up. Which, like I said, I think that's more the likely scenario. It is tighter than it should be, but I don't know. Like I said, maybe my best bet would be to take out one of these snap rings and let that loosen up a little bit. I mean, as hard as these drive in, I cannot believe that they would work themselves out. But they probably would over time, but that might actually be the better thing to do, or thing that maybe I should try doing, take one of them rings out and let that run a little bit looser. So, but that's where I'm at on this right now. I gotta go up and mix feed again for cows. I mean, that job always seems to come up at this time. This has been another all-day project just running for this. So, I guess, unless something comes up, thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.